A Study in Scarlet, Part 12, Justice and Reflection. The cabman's tale hung in the air, lingering long after his voice had fallen silent. Watson sat still, stirred by the mixture of sorrow and inevitability woven into the man's confession. For once, he found no words, only the quiet recognition that he had been given not just the facts of a case, but the full weight of a human story. Holmes rose, his expression calm yet thoughtful. He had heard what he needed. The puzzle's final pieces had fallen into place. With measured words, he assured the cabman that justice would now proceed by the hands of the authorities. The man did not resist. Instead, he seemed almost relieved, as though the years of carrying his vow had at last reached their conclusion. When Inspector Lestrade and Inspector Gregson arrived, they were astonished to find the case neatly wrapped before them. Each had clung to his own theory, yet here was Holmes presenting the truth with clarity neither could deny. Though reluctant to credit him fully, they could not ignore the precision of his deductions or the completeness of his evidence. As the cabman was led away, Holmes remained quiet, his sharp eyes softening for just a moment. Watson noticed the faintest trace of compassion in his manner, rare but unmistakable. "He was a man of purpose," Holmes said finally. "Flawed, yes, but driven by something beyond selfish gain. The law must act, but we may still understand." That evening, as the gaslights glowed across Baker Street, Watson reflected aloud. "Holmes, this was more than an investigation. It was a tragedy, written across continents and years. To see it close here in London, it feels almost too vast to comprehend." Holmes smiled faintly, pouring himself a cup of tea. "The world, my dear Watson, is never lacking in such tales. What we witnessed is only one thread in the endless weave of human life. Passion, loyalty, vengeance. They cross borders, they outlive generations, and they shape destinies far beyond their beginnings." Watson, gazing into the fire, felt a deep respect for his companion. Holmes had not only solved a mystery, he had revealed the very heartbeat of it, showing how the past and present are forever entwined. Thus ended their first great case together. For Watson, it marked the beginning of a partnership that promised both challenge and wonder. For Holmes, it was simply another demonstration that truth, no matter how deeply buried, can always be drawn into the light.